How's it going, and welcome to Guitar Effect. My name's Rob. In this episode we're going to be taking a look at the Caline Leon Drive, but before we do, I'll ask you to please like and subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you can be kept up to date every time we put out a new video. So the Leon Drive, basically this is Caline's answer to the full tone OCD, answer, clone, whatever you want to call it. And so the first thing is we should take a listen to it, I guess. So, the Leon Drive from Caline. So before I get into kind of the intro to this pedal, the reason I bought this is I was on Amazon a while ago and I was kind of browsing around to look for some new pedals to buy and review. And I came across this because I've been looking for an OCD clone because I gave away my Mosky hand-built one, which is really, really good in a competition, and I needed a new one. So I thought rather than get another Mosky one, I'd try something different. So I looked for the Caline version. And I came across actually this line of pedals of theirs, which I think I was doing a bit of research on YouTube, and it seems like Caline have had some sort of new marketing manager come in, and he's kind of working on, he's part of the guitar community in America, I think, and he's working on their aesthetic and working on the kind of a new line of pedals, of which I think this was an existing pedal before, but it's had a slight update in terms of the graphics and stuff. And I've decided I'm going to buy like 6 of them and build a little all Caline pedalboard. And so this is the first one of them. So basically, right, it's a distortion pedal. Apologies for the light. I'm having trouble lighting my shots tonight. It's a distortion pedal. I'll stick a shot of it up on screen and just go through the controls and stuff. So as you can see, it is a regular size stomp box. It has level, gain and tone, and a high and low switch, and they are the high, what's it called? Not high pass, high peak and low peak switch. And then also you can see that it has this, it's got the word Central Station and Leon Drive. So it's called Leon Drive. I'm not sure what the significance of Leon is, and I'm not sure what the significance of Central Station is. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell me why it's called the Central Station. But anyway, okay, so basically it's a distortion pedal. It's effectively a Marshall in a box, right? And the reason I'm demoing this first is, as I said, I'm building a pedal board made of all of these pedals. And the reason that this is the first one is, with any pedal board that I build, the first pedal is always a distortion pedal because I play alternative rock, and the clean sound that comes directly from the amp is a bass sound, and then the distortion pedal is the first pedal I go into for dynamic change, right? So I've always liked the OCD circuit as a distortion pedal. I think it works really, really well. It's kind of even and open, and it can be really high gain or it can be relatively low gain. Also, it cleans up really well, the circuit, with your volume knob on your guitar. So I can have this as my main distortion sound and then use the volume on my guitar to get different levels of gain as needed. So this was the first pedal I've bought. I've since bought the reverb and delay pedal. I can't remember what it's called, but that'll be the next demo, probably next month, because I have a few other things I want to get done on the channel. But the first one is this, the Leon Drive by Caline. So I suppose let's take a listen to it now. Okay, so to demo the pedal, I'm going to use my 60th anniversary USA Fender Standard Strat, right? It's going into the Koch Studio Tone 20 head on the clean channel. It's completely clean. Here's the neck pickup. It's that single calling the name of a humbucker in the bridge. And there's spring reverb coming from the amp. So all the knobs, let's just fix these here. all the knobs set to 12 o'clock in the low peak position. So it's a distortion pedal. So I think for me that's a little bit dark, and it's a little bit too much gain. So I mean, that's pretty much for me anyway. And that's a pretty standard bass distortion tone for me. I can really use it. It's light enough to be boosted with another pedal show I want to, and full gain. So that's just with the volume knob on the guitar, so it works really, really well as a principal distortion sound. I can get a lot of range there. Okay, so then if I stick to the front pickup, wind the volume down, do this kind of similar thing. So it works equally well on neck and kind of back pickup sounds, single coil or humbucker, doing that volume roll off thing. And then I'm going to switch to the high peak mode. Okay, so then if we move on to the high peak sound on the pedal, I've switched to my 72 thin line Telecaster reissue, as it has humbuckers, and so it's a more of aggressive guitar with a more aggressive sound in the pedal, and so it's slightly more aggressive, but not massively. So here is the same settings on the pedal, just switching to the high peak sound. You see, it's a much more aggressive sound. So really powerful sound. And the same thing, it still cleans up. So the last thing I'm going to do is just put it back to low peak and switch to the dirty channel on the amp, and just show you how it can work in conjunction with a dirty channel as well as a clean channel. So just give me 1 sec. Okay, so on the dirty channel of the amp now, I'm actually going to tune down to D for this. So that's a dirty amp sound. So if I hit this on the low peak setting with the gain still slightly backed off and the tone pushed, you get a pretty amazing high gain sound. And again, you can mitigate the amount of gain. It's still a high gain sound, but that, which is a volume and a half compared to this, So yeah, you can see it's a really, really versatile pedal that can work well with a dirty amp or a clean amp and cleans up really, really well. So there you go, the Leon Drive by Caline. I think it's a really good OCD clone, and I think it does everything that an OCD does really well. It cleans up really well. It's got a high range of gain. There's a significant difference in the sound between the low and high peak settings. And it's got loads of volume on tap, and the tone control as a general EQ is really powerful. So if you're looking for a really affordable overdrive and / distortion pedal, but mainly distortion pedal, I think this is a really good place to start. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you've gotten this far. And if you have and you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you in another video again soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.